Hey guys, today we're going to find out who the best shooter is on the Utah Jazz.
The rules are simple. As part of my tournament to find the best shooter in the league according to 2K Science, I'll be having the top 6 shooters from each team according to 2K 3-point ratings compete to take the top spot. The winner from each team and the next 6 best scores moves on to take on the rest of the league in a final showdown for the ultimate crown. So now let's meet the contestants for today's competition.
Alright, today's competitors are Bojan Bogdanovic, Georges Niang, Joe Ingles, Mike Conley, Matt Thomas, and Spider Donovan Mitchell. Who do you think is going to be the winner today? Who's the best shooter on the Utah Jazz? Put it in the comments below and let me know who you think. Personally, I think it's going to be Joe Ingles. Without further ado, let's find out. Alright, we got ourselves a fun match today. We got Bojan Bogdanovic shooting first. And as far as I know, he's pretty much a decent shooter on the team, to be honest. That's why he's here. He's not like the Bogdanovic that is on Atlanta though, who might be a better shooter, but honestly, the Utah Jazz are really good at shooting threes, so I have high expectations for this team. Looks like his release is a little slow, to be honest, but it's a beautiful shot. I like how it is. It's pretty set, feet are set, arm motion's pretty nice. The animation to move over needs to be done better, 2K. Come on. No one runs that slowly to the next rack. Anyways, 9 on the third rack, 10 on the third rack. Is this 12? No, 10. Not a bad score, to be honest. Honestly, if we look at the rankings right now, this is the 6th best shooter on the team, so that should tell you what we have in store for us today. We have a very good competition. So remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That's 14. This is going to be a very good match. Our 6th best shooter shot a 14. Then we have very high expectations. Next up is Georges Niang. Don't know much about his NBA career. I do know that he had a pretty good college career, especially at Iowa State. He was definitely really good in the NCAA tournament. He was the best player on the team, I remember that. And right away, he looks like he has a very quick release. He shoots so quick. But unfortunately, I think it's too quick, and that's why he's missing quite a bit. If we're going to look at the rankings, he is ranked as the 3rd best shooter on the team, so he should be hitting a couple more than these, but it's not the worst. He's hitting shots. Let's not be like he's really hitting shots. He's just not hitting money balls, and that's going to hurt his score. He can still be at 14. He's just got to hit like a couple of these. There's one. There's the couple. So, I mean, now Moneyball rack with plenty of time, he's going to at least hit 3 of these and he'll be fine. There you go, 15, 17. You're going to need a couple more. I think this team's really good. 19, yeah, 19. That's a good score from a bad start. Georges, good job. Next up, we have Joe Ingles. Self-proclaimed best shooter in the NBA in terms of 3-point shooting, or so he says. The best shooter according to 2K rankings on the Utah Jazz. And right now he's sort of struggling. Oh, he hit 2. That's not the worst. Moneyball rack. Unfortunately, you would like to hit 3. I didn't know he's left-handed, 1. And 2, I don't like the release, but it looks beautiful. The shot's nice. It's a really nice shot. I think he will have to make it, but he's going to have to hit a little more because he's missing quite a bit. He saved himself there. Max score he can get is 23, so he's going to have to really do pretty well. At least get 16, I think is going to be the score. Is the best shooter? Okay, I was going to say, is the best shooter not going to make it? He's struggling pretty much. We'd like to see Ingles in the next round because he is a good 3-point shooter. Australian or not, that he needed. 17 is good. He saved himself with hitting all the money balls, at least in the final 4 racks. Next up, we got Mike Conley, who in real life put Stephen Curry to the test and actually made a whole bunch of shots. So let's see if he can duplicate that and be really good. And right away, lefty Conley is just putting up 3 out of 5. Unfortunately, the money ball didn't go, so it's only 3 instead of 4, but it's still nice. And he's got a decent release. I have decent expectations for Conley. In terms of the ranking, he's the 2nd best shooter on the team, so he's going to have to at least break 15, which I believe he will be able to do. his money ball rack, he looks to have put it on the next rack, so after missing every single one on the third rack, hopefully he saved himself with this, because there you go, he needed that. He needed this. I mean, if you're gonna miss them all in one, you better make them all in the next, right? Oh, that was close. Alright, so it looks like he doesn't shoot fast enough to get through them all, but he has 15, which is a decent score. 16, he needs this. 17, yes. Alright, so right now your top three scores are 19, 17, 17. This is a really loaded team. That knocked out the 14 score. And next up we have Matt Thomas, who's your fourth best shooter on the team. He starts with the money ball rack. He wants to end it. If he makes 5 right here, he puts pressure on everybody. Oh, that's 3. Oh, the 4th? That's a really good start. This could really put a tinker into everything, because that's going to give him a big jump start and maybe get him to 17. That's how this game changes. Sometimes money balls, he's made 5 of 6 money balls. Sometimes that's all you need to do is just hit the money balls. I mean, he's missing a lot of shots, but it might help him. He might just go on. 13, 14, 15. This is insane. Oh, the only problem there is he's not shooting fast enough. So he needs to hit 1. In the next 4 shots, I think he's only gonna get 4 off. Maybe only 3 off. There, 17. At least. Oh, he hit this? Okay, 18. That means the top score is 19. Second is 18. We got 2 with a tie of 17. This is the best. Man, guys, like this video. This has been the best competition in terms of really just intensity and the high scoring affair. Better than all the other ones. Maybe the Clippers is pretty much the only one that can match. Now, we got Spider Mitchell up. I know he's the 5th best shooter on the team, but he is the all-star. So, can he knock out the other 2 17-point shooters? Right now it doesn't look like it, but you never know, because the money ball rack is right here. You know what I want to see? Come on, you got to make at least a couple of these. Donovan and Spider. Shaq said you weren't MVP. This might be very much why he said that. What's going on? You're not clutch? There you go. That's what I like to see. Alright, make this. There you go, make this. He needs to make literally needs to make every shot. He can't even hit 17. You make all these, he still doesn't hit 17, so he is out. In fact, he's the worst shooter on the team today. Sorry, Donovan. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you're not ranked as the best, so it's okay. But before we go on, we have to see Ingles versus Conley. Your number 1 and number 2 shooter are in elimination mode. Which one moves on? Which one doesn't? This is the guy I picked. I picked Ingles. Are you not going to make it? Are we going to have an upset? This looks like it's going to be tough. We got 2 really good shooters going off to see who can make it to the final round. This is wonderful. Super exciting, guys. Really intense. And right now it looks like Ingles is struggling. He needs to at least put 7 to put some pressure, I believe. 6, oh, money ball rack. You got to place that earlier. Get a 3rd one up. He did. And he made it. 12 is a good score. You just wish that the money ball rack was a little earlier so you could get through 5 of those instead of only 3. But it is what it is. Next up we have Mike Conley. He also has the money ball rack on the 3rd one, so it's sort of similar to Ingles, but he's making shots. Oh, he's making shots. Make this. I would have called it over if he made that. Now it's still close. 12 by Ingles is a good score. It's a really good score. And Conley's shooting fast, so he's going to get quite a bit of the 3rd rack. But he's not hitting. And actually, he's slow to get over there. I guess he gave up. That's it. Ingles moves on. Conley, I'm sorry. Anyone who picked Conley. He did do well in the 1st round with 17, but this is a tough team. This is a very deep team in 3. So, Conley does not move on. We have Ingles, who just shot another rack of 3, and he needs to get back, and hopefully he's not tired. I'm sure in the simulation they don't get tired, but in real life, if he had to do it, I think he'd be pretty much dead leg right now. He has the money ball rack. this is where you need to just put some balls in and make some shots. There it is. There it is. He's got 11 already. That's a very good score. Is Ingles gonna be the quote-unquote upset since he's the third best shooter at this point in time? Maybe. Because right now, the other two who've been waiting, Jesus, 16, that's a good score. Even if you don't make it, even if he's not the best on the team, he has a very good chance of moving on to the next 6. So, oh, way to miss every shot there. God. Okay, 18's good. That's going to qualify him to possibly make the next 6 just in case. 19 definitely does. So, even if he doesn't win today, he's still in a very good position. 21, that's well done. Next up we have Matt Thomas. Now Matt Thomas was a surprise. I don't know who he is, but he got 18 in the first, and mostly because he put the money ball rack first and then made 4 or 5. Like, the money ball rack is very important. It can make and break you sometimes, and it made it for him. And he made 4 or 5, just missed the money ball. This guy can shoot. Surprise. Very surprised right now. Oh, the lights are off. He's turning. Come on, you gotta make a shot before the lights go on. There you go. What's he doing? He just went in a defensive stance for no reason. That's not gonna help you. Alright, he has 8. He needs a lot of help. Where's his money ball rack? It's the next one? Yeah, you gotta make at least 5 of these. Well, that's not 5. That's not 5. There's 1. There's... I'm sorry, he's shooting not well enough. It looks like Thomas is not going to make it. And that'll do it. Thomas has 13. That's not good enough to move on. That's also not good enough to even make it to the next 6. I'm sorry. So last up we have Georges Yang. Georges Yang, good luck. You had 19 the first time. If you repeat that endeavor, you won't be the representative for the Utah Jazz, but you will possibly make it in the next 6, because right now the main score to beat, and that is 18. So, if you put another 19 piece, it's going to be pretty much smooth sailing. Right now he's at 7, money ball rack's the last rack. I think he's fast enough to get through all of them. He just needs to hit a couple in a row. You just need to see a couple drop. This is not really looking too good though. After this rack, I'd like to see him at 13. That's pretty tough considering he has to make 4 or 5. He's at 12. It's not the worst. He has plenty of time. Just gonna have to make 3 of these. There's 2. Oh, come on. You need this. He got 18. Alright. Well, it looks like Joe Ingles, even though he shot more shots because he barely made it into the finals, but he turns out to be the best shooter on the Utah Jazz. Joe Ingles, give him a shout. Like this video if you thought you got it right. Actually, if you did get it right, like the video. Look at the dance Joe's doing. Thank you for watching this video. Joe Ingles is the best shooter on the Utah Jazz. But let's not forget that Georges Yang does have a chance to move on to the round of 36. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
But that's alright.